Yeah, man, I say all praises and honor to Yahweh for Hashem Yahushai, for Hashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all our brothers out here pushing truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. Yeah, basically, I'm from the James Jamaica camp. I'm out here in Port Antonio, Portland. And this evening, I want to video on slavery. You see, because you know, slavery basically play a very important role, you see me, in our history. You see me, today. You see, talking about even especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indians. You see, because according to the scriptures, people say Judah and Israel was basically, because about the southern kingdom and northern kingdom, you know, basically enslaved by the so-called white man. And we live at the time now, you know, when the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai, you see me, I basically turn back our captivity. You see, right before we eyes according to the scripture. One?
This is Jeremiah.
Yeah, 50 man.
First one.
Jeremiah 50 and one? Judah and Israel. One. Yeah?
This is 50 and this is Jeremiah 50 verse 33 says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah."
The children of Israel and the children of Judah, both the southern kingdom and northern kingdom, one,
were oppressed together.
was oppressed together. So both of us were basically oppressed together by the so-called white man. You see, the oppressor. And now we're at the time now when them basically way more worse at things. You see, than what happened to us. You see, during the time of slavery. You see, because we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. You see, and when them basically come down hard and us say, according to the scripture. And this whole thing will take place back then during the time of slavery and to our foreparents. Oh, people today, you see me, they forgot about that when they don't basically, they don't care about it. You see, because they must say, majority of people say right now, that time in the past, they will move on to the future. You see, but we're approaching the time now when Esau, Edom, so-called white man, are basically way more worse at things than when they basically back then to our foreparents during the time of slavery.
Continue says, "And all that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go."
I refuse to let them go up to this very day. We're still at the end of the so-called white man. You see the Baruch 3 and 8. So wow, we are yet to stay in our captivity where the Lord has scattered us for basically reproach. So we're still at the end of the so-called white man even to this very day. We're still not free. The only thing we're not different from our slavery from back then. You know, back then the foreparents basically have chains, you know, on them hand, around them neck. You see, now the mind of our people get destroyed by the so-called white man because now them pieces somehow them free because the chains removed off of them hand, so they think them free now. So they're not sick, not freedom no more. Like what happened back then during the time of slavery. Our foreparents running from plantation, you know, burning up plantation, all these things. Now people think they're free. But they're still a slave.
Continue says, "The Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name."
The Lord of hosts is his name, Lord of armies. And when I turn on Lord, how about Shemir Shai, you see me? I bring us, I go basically deliver us here out of the hands of the so-called white man. See, the modern day Pharaoh. Lord, I go basically deliver us again, all over, as according to the scripture.
It says, "He shall truly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon."
This is an article from listverse.com. It's published March 1, 2020. Alright, it says here, top 10 horrible punishments for slaves in America. Alright, it says slavery, one of America's greatest tragedies, caused immeasurable suffering and loss of human lives.
Gone.
See? It says the Stanford prison experiment is frequently cited when people discuss the brutality demonstrated by humans with power, but we don't need to look any further than our own history for these examples. Basically, going just getting on the some of the horrible or horrific treatments which people get in the slavery, man. But starting here with whipping. This says in America, slaves include pregnant women and children were often whipped as punishment. The famous image of the slave garden, aka whip, Peter reveals that the skin of his back was raised with a lattice of scars from brutal and repeated whippings.
See? So a lot of whippings.
In this kind of lettuce, you know, lettuce there. So we need to flick up on, you know? No, sir, I don't want to put this side.
Rough. Ragged said. However, some owners did not stop there. When their slaves' wounds began to heal, these owners ordered that the wounds be split open and that products such as red pepper and turpentine be applied to the gashes. See?
So as an example, I'll show you basically what took place during the time of slavery. You see how cruel the so-called white man is here. You see, because you know now, you see me, a lot of them now pretend like them love our people. You see me, because our people now feel that some of them have a change of heart. You see, but what we are approaching now are going to be more worse than basically what take place, during them time when we basically read about our foreparents faced during the time of slavery. Go on.
Alright, this is Amos 1 and 11. It said, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
God says, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, Lord Yahweh Shemir Shai said, not going to turn away the so-called white man punishment. Go on.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword. He did pursue us with the sword. Go on.
And did cast off all pity.
And did cast off all pity. So if I said in a regard, the old, I show favor to the young. So if I said them cast off all pity. So that shows no pity of foreparents during the time of slavery. No pity. You see me? Even until this very day. Go on.
And his anger did tear perpetually.
And his anger did tear perpetually. Go on.
And he kept his wrath forever.
And he kept his wrath forever. So even until this very day, so-called white man still hate us. You see me? Same devil back then and the same devil back here today. You see me? Not no change. You see me? We're in a different time now. You see, a lot of them are pretenders I basically mentioned earlier. See, if I said, don't go home, don't basically go home. You can't make a script from brother. You see, because a lot of them now, a lot of these so-called white people now, them basically pretending now like them change, Or that wasn't me, that was my forefathers. That was my forefathers. They bring up certain slavery, or certain slavery basically argument come up or something will happen. It's during the time of slavery. They say it wasn't them, it was a foreparents. That's what them say. Come brother.
Alright, this is Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 10. It said, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Super said, never trust thine enemy. And who is the enemy? You read Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It tell you. You see me? We are going to be sold unto our enemies for bondman and for bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. So who gets sold to during the time? Our foreparents get sold to during the time of slavery and action blacks. So-called white people. So them are our enemy. So Super said, never trust thine enemy. So you're not supposed to trust so-called white man. No time at all. Go on.
You see, though he humble himself.
Though them humble themselves now, I pretend like they love you. That's what them are doing right now. I pretend like them love you. Always give a smiley face. But this is what the scripture says. Read again, brother.
He said, though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself, go on.
And go crouching.
And grow crouching, go on.
He said, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yet take good heed and beware of him. Supposed to beware of him always, go on.
And he said, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Go on.
And thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
God, you still have that hatred, you. When you have basically back then, from that time of Genesis, you come up to this time. God, you continual hatred, go on.
Says here, such as red pepper and turpentine be applied in the gashes. According to some accounts, one owner groaned a bricks grown a brick into rubble and dust, mix it with lard, and add it rub into the wounds of the slave.
God.
And was a lard, go back to pork.
Shot in my car, shot in today.
Yeah, bro. See? Basically, and another one is mutilation. It says yeah? It says mutilation. It says slaves were often expected to work in exceptionally difficult physical conditions, especially in the fields and cotton plantation. Other slaves worked in their master's home.
They host niggas.
See? And were expected to be well groomed and clean. These slaves often had light skin or better speaking skills.
Going back to the Williams letter, using lighter skin slave against a darker skin slave. Female slave against her. The male slave.
You can see them. You can see it even up to this day with in the US, in the White House, man. I remember this nigga when they used to push the whole agenda right now with the COVID-19 HR 6666 thing. Hey, I'm one of them most niggas, man. See? It says either way it would make sense for a slave bodies to be protected and maintained. However, this rarely happens. It says particularly in cases where slaves had fought each other or resisted their owners or overseers, it was common for owners to order bodily mutilation.
Right.
Sometimes it involves cutting off an ear or slicing at the flesh. More severe examples including amputating limbs, gouging out eyes, cutting hamstrings, or even castrating both males and females.
God. Exactly.
At one point, in Williams time, to humble a runaway slave, they tie slave in a tree, and one horse on one leg, and the other horse on another, and beat both horses to separate ways, and split that nigger in half. And that's one of the ways that, and most time when they did that, most of the slaves them just, they strike a fear in them. Yeah? So the next do some way they do to punish people.
Jeremiah 49 verse 12 says, start at verse 10. What I have made Esau bear, I have uncovered in secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
God, suppose the Lord say, he make the how Bashmer say make Esau bear. Talking about you so-called white people. He shall not be able to hide himself, because we live at the time now, this is where these so-called white people shall the Edomites are revealed. This is through the spirit and power of Bashmer Shai. So say, the man of sin shall be revealed, and no man revealed. This is before them get destroyed. One.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
God.
Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive,
God.
and let thy widows trust in me. For thus said the Lord,
Thus said the Lord, God.
behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup of a surely drunken.
God, said, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup of a surely drunken. You see me? We as a nation will basically drink of that cup, yo. You see me? All four parents got through hardcore slavery, both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. You see, we go through all these things under the hands of the so-called white man. So people said, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup of a surely drunken. So we drink of that cup, what?
And although he that shall altogether go unpunished,
and although he that should altogether go unpunished, should the so-called white man go unpunished like a lot of people are basically want to happen? You see, because a lot of people, them say, I think I pass, man. They say, we are in the future now. People say, shall read the part again, brother. This is what the scripture says. You see me? As called to the Heavenly Father, this is what the scripture says, what?
and art thou he
the so-called white man should go unpunished, go on.
that shall altogether go unpunished,
Go on.
thou shalt not go and punish.
So the so-called white man now go and punish for all these things they want to do to us as a nation. You see me? And up to this very day, they don't pay. But we are approaching the time now, is the one that will pay for every single thing when they do to us as a nation. What?
But thou shalt surely drink of it.
But thou shalt surely drink of it. So-called white man going to drink of it. Double time too, according to the scripture. What?
For I have sworn by myself,
God.
said the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation.
God, Bozrah shall become a desolation. That basically modern day Bozrah is America today. This is the scripture say. Bozrah shall become a desolation. America shall become a desolation. America going to get destroyed by ICBM missile fire, according to Bible prophecy. Go on.
A reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Done, exactly. There, go on.
This is Zechariah 1 verse 15.
Done.
And I am very sore displeased with the Eden that are at ease.
God, say Heavenly Father saying sore displeased with the Eden that are at ease. You see, because right now, you all is Eden at ease right now. You know, you have this whole coronavirus thing, you know, you have a lot of people lose them job. You see, but them still at ease, yo. Because I feel them kingdom this. You see, and we approaching the time now when I'm going to basically face a lot of hell. You see what I say? I was so displeased with the Eden that are at ease. One.
And I was very sore displeased with the Eden that are at ease.
One.
For I was but a little displeased.
I was little displeased. So the Heavenly Father was a little displeased with us. The transgress laws and statutes, you know, when give to us. One.
And they held further the affliction.
And them held further the affliction. So they're glad for basically afflict us, yo. All these nations glad for afflict us. You see, the scripture tell you. Revelation 12, 11 and 10, I believe.
And the way slaves supposed to be treated,
God.
the man have surpassed at you.
God, exactly.
The man have brutal.
Man, you saw that? What? 11 and 12, 10, I think. 11 and 12. Huh? Yeah, man, go on.
This is Revelation 11 verse 10.
Go on.
Says, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them.
Shall rejoice over them. Rejoice over who? Rejoice over basically so-called niggers, Latinos and Native American Indian. Go on.
And make merry.
And make merry. Go on.
And shall send gifts one to another.
And shall send what? Gifts one to another. So then basically you send us as gifts. You see me? One to basically another. You see me? Even during the time of slavery. Like for example, we always use this movie, Roots. You know, with that white cracker on there, and basically the ship bring slave white girl, go give the basically man, say, oh, I bring you a belly warmer. So she them basically send gifts one to another. Go on.
Because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth.
Because these two prophets, talking about the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, tormented them. You see me, through the time of what? King David to Solomon. But we basically have all these nations tributary unto us. So they know them basically are returning favor. So she was saying them glad for basically rejoice over us. They're glad for basically afflict us, yo. All these nations. Especially so-called white man, the so-called Chinese, God.
Let's support the point. Let's support the point where say send gifts to one another. This is Joel 3 and verse 3. So they have caused lots for my people. They have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Gone. Exactly. But what happened during the time of slavery? You see, when the so-called white man trade us basically water and liquor, you know, to these Amites, these Ishmaelites, who basically them basically trade us to the so-called white man, yo. Right? Finish?
Yeah, that's the point.
Revelation 18 and 6. Ward her, even as she ward you.
Gone.
And double unto her, according to her works, double.
Gone. So what's a reward her? Who? America. So when I time the law gonna basically pay back America for everything when they do to us as a nation, yo. So what's a reward her as she reward you. Double unto them double. So for them judgment they're gonna basically be double. Double time. What we go choose a nation. What?
Double unto her, double according to her works.
Done.
In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Gone. Right.
Says back to the article again. says public burning. It says punishments were often made public, and the slaves were forced to watch as a warning
Gone.
that they should behave
Gone. So
or be disciplined.
So so-called white man let other slave basically watch slave get burned. So they can use them as a basically example. We basically get burned, so can drive fear and the other slave them. So then basically this will be a master or try run away.
Exactly.
What?
They, that they should behave or be disciplined
Gone.
the same way. See? At times, other owners or people from nearby towns came to watch as a form of entertainment.
Gone.
See?
It's a touch or something. Entertain.
Hey,
Right.
look here. That is one of William's greatest invention. Was fear. And fear coming all the punishment them. When we slave them, and the others will see and follow on. Fear from order. Exactly. That's one of William's greatest invention. Fear. Fun?
He says